SkillStruct presents.
Okay, so we're back again with another CV reaction video. I must say, I haven't really interacted with this particular member yet, so it'd be interesting to see what this CV is. I have no context here, so I can only infer a couple things, and yeah, let's see how we go with this. And if you want to take part, of course, just wait till the end. We'll explain all. Let's do this. And don't forget, well, you know it now. Okay. Okay, not a bad CV at all, just from first glance, of course. I haven't deep dived into this yet. So this might change and escalate really differently, really quickly. But on first look, I like the style of it. You know, when you do these sort of styles, the more vertical style of way of doing CVs, it's a lot harder in a sense because you have to condense information. But if it pays off, it pays off. So let's see if it pays off or not with the personal profile.
All right, let's look at the personal profile. It says, I am an ambitious, enthusiastic, and highly motivated individual who enjoys working in fast-paced environments. I like to challenge myself when meeting key objectives, goals, and I'm always interested in learning new things, whether it is expanding my knowledge on a topic or acquiring a new hobby. I am a confident and outgoing person who enjoys socializing and conversing with others. Hobbies and interests include gym, sports, and music. All right, pretty sounding grammatically, no problems there. I still don't have the context and I still don't get exactly what this person wants to do. It's quite generic so far. Perhaps that's a target of his or a method of this person's, but I would definitely recommend being specific here and really being bold and saying what you actually want. But I guess as I read on, hopefully I'll get to see a bit more context to this person and what they exactly want to do. I can also see that they've combined current interests here just to combat that page issue, just trying to concise everything in one page. Sometimes forces you to squash things together, and if it doesn't come off as concise or succinct, then it just reads as just trying to force it. And so far, I'm getting that vibe of trying to force things or and trying to do too many things in one particular section. I might be wrong though, but I guess I need to read on. Let's look at the next section.
Okay, so having a look at the educational section here, I can see that this person goes to uni. Cool. I can't see what degree this person's doing. So bit of a red flag there. That should not be the case. If you send a CV across to myself to review, I should at the very least know what university you go to and what degree you are studying. I only know one of those things here. So I'll probably say bit of a red flag, like I said before. I'll continue to read on from the CV, but a technical recruiter at this stage might have paused and disregarded the CV just because imagine we get quite a lot of CVs to review. We don't have time to speculate and think. Obviously, for this video, we do have time to speculate and think. But yeah, generally speaking, we need to really brush up on our grammar here. If you're one of those people who make grammar mistakes here and there, that's okay. That's not bad. Obviously, we want to make it as refined as possible. But big red flags like this, not good enough. Let's continue to read the other educational points. Okay, so looking a bit further down, I can see that this person studied software development at college, did a BTech, which is cool. And I can see 3Ds here. So this isn't these, I can only assume, in the traditional GCSE marking criteria. This is D for distinction. So I would, rather than put 3Ds there, I probably would just say distinction times 3. I think that reads a lot better. It reads really well. When someone sees distinction on a page, they're like, wow, distinction. They automatically recognize that's top marks. So yeah, that's something I'll probably say this student should do. Let's look down further. Okay, so looking at the GCSEs, I can see this person has got a mixture of average to low average grades. I would say rather than explicitly laying these out, maybe rewording this like, I don't know, 9 GCSEs pass and above, including Maths C, ICT B, you know, trying to highlight some of the key things here. So probably worth rewording or rejigging that section there, in my opinion. But let's look at the next section. Okay, so as I continue to read the CV, I am finding, I don't know. I'm looking at the employment history and I'm not seeing the headings I'm used to or the categorization of dates and things like that. I think I need to take a pause and really reflect on what's happening with this CV. What is the real issue here? Okay, so the real problem with this CV that I'm really seeing is there's a lack of key context here, and there's a lack of simple things being done here, like having headings and timelines. So if I was a CV reviewer and I had a job for this application, I probably would have discarded this just because these fundamental things aren't on this CV. You have to imagine people that review CVs see about hundreds of these. And if you don't have these simple things, and it's taken me a long time to process this isn't really going to get too far as a CV. But obviously, part of what we're trying to do here is educate. So I won't be discarding this CV. I'm going to try and help build this CV to get to a great standard. And, doing these little things like having headings and timelines really does make a difference here. Okay, so having a look at the additional skills, I can see certifications here. I can see agile and thrives in a busy, fast-paced environments. So we're losing a bit of that grammar that was really good in the beginning here. So again, normally I tell people try and use something like a Grammarly or just use a simple spell checker, whatnot, just to really help when it comes to the grammar. Great communication skills, ICT knowledge, troubleshooting. So here I would probably say this person needs to group these differently. So if you've got certifications, that should be its own section. If you have key skills and additional skills, that should be its own section. And so, yeah, I probably would say this person really needs to use the second page here in order to really expand on this stuff. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this CV. It is a one-pager. It is laid out on first impressions quite well, but when you look under the bonnet, there's quite a few problems here.
All right, so if you're listening to this feeling that your CV's at a similar standard, please don't feel discouraged. Feel encouraged, in fact, because now you've got an opportunity to take the time to listen to these reactions and this feedback and apply it to your own CV. And if you're wondering where to start, if you need to start from scratch, don't worry. We have a free CV template for you to download from our website. So if you go to www.skillstruct.com and then hover over to SkillStruct University, and then you'll see something called Presents. Click on that button, and then you get here the free CV starter pack, which includes a CV template and a cover letter. But we'll focus on the CV template for now. So all you simply have to do is click on download. Simple as that. It's downloaded and you're on your way with a free SkillStruct CV template. Simple as that.
Okay, so if you want to get us to react to your videos or you want to feature in an upcoming video, all you have to do is join the network. Of course, you've seen a few of these videos where I've explained that, but if you don't want to be a member and just want to watch or another way, you can either write in the comment section or reach out to us on social media through Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok even, just to let us know what's up. You want a CV interview or a CV reaction, whatever it is, just reach out and let's see what we can do here. But that's it for this video. Until the next time, SkillStruct out.
This is a SkillStruct presentation. If you like what you hear and see, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.